Programming for beginners. This is a skeleton of your program. There will be a data segment, then your code segment. In that, you are specifying my code is the code segment of this program and my data is the data segment of this program. Then you are initializing the data segment. Then here you will be writing the statements related to your task. Then these three lines are for terminating the program. Then code segment ends. Then end of the program, the physical end of the program. Start is the label of the first executable instruction of your program. Now let us try a program to calculate 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n. On this data segment, how to declare a variable to store n, value of n. So I'm using define byte db. Let us do 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 5. So n is 10, and we are expecting the sum in some 8-bit register. Okay, so this is the place for the statements related to this task. Okay, let us initialize some BL register to 1. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus, then we will be incrementing BL register. Then we need an iteration. The iteration should end when it reaches n. Okay, so the easiest way is using a loop instruction. Let us see that. I'm moving ch, 00 cl, n. Now cx register is equal to n. Ch is 00, n is a byte data, so cl is enough for that. Now 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n, that is a task. So let us initialize BL register to 00, that is expecting the sum 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus to n, the sum in BL register. Okay, then we'll be adding DL comma DL. Now it will do 0 plus 1. Then we have to make DL equal to 2. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n we have to perform. So incrementing DL register, then add this new value to DL register, increment VL, add the new value to DL register. So it should be repeated. So how many times it should be repeated? So we will be using the loop instruction for the next value. After incrementing BL, it should be added to DL register. Okay. So this will be repeating. Increment BL, add the new value, again increment BL, add the new value to DL. So after completing this iteration, DL will be carrying the value 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n, and loop instruction will decrement CX register automatically, and once it is reaching 0, it will stop the iteration. So after coming out of this loop, DL will be carrying the sum 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n. Let's save this program. uh, 1 to n dot asm. Let's open the DOS box. Okay, add 1 to n dot asm is there. Let's translate it. We compile without an error. Next, let us link it. OBJ. Now add 1 to n dot exe is formed. Let us open it with our turbo debugger. Let us do single step. As comma my data move ds comma ax, bl bl comma 01, move bl comma 00, ch move ch comma 00, move cl comma value of n, cl is updated with 0a, that is we are finding 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to 10. Then add bl comma dl, dl is 00 now, that is performing add dl comma bl, so dl ratio will be updated to 1 for incrementing bl, and loop instruction works. Add bl comma bl, 1 plus 2 it performed, so it is continuing. Okay, result of this iteration, see what is the content of DL, it is 37. It is in hexadecimal. 37 in hexadecimal means 16 into 3 plus 7, so 48 plus 7, it is 55. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to 10 is 55, and the program is terminating. Now let us try. Can we do this program without using the loop instruction? Okay, for using this loop instruction, we have made the arrangement cx equal to n. Okay, let us delete that. Okay, bl equal bl comma 01. We need that. Dl comma 00 is also needed. Okay, here increment bl initially 1, increment bl it will become 2. If once again we increment, it will become 3. So bl will vary from 1 to n. Okay, so let us remove this loop instruction. We are trying. Can we do this program without this loop instruction? The loop instruction are very easy, because we can create an iteration very easily with this loop instruction. Okay, initially bl is 1. After performing dl comma bl, we will increment bl. Okay, then how many times we will increment bl? That is the question. We will continue incrementing bl until it reach n. So we need an instruction which will compare as if bl reached n. Okay, so we have an instruction cmp. We are comparing bl comma n. We are checking whether bl reached n. And there are many jump instruction. If this bl didn't reach n, we have to increment, we have to add that value to bl and again increment bl. Again we will compare bl against n. If bl is less than or equal to n, or it didn't reach n, we will add that value and again we will increment bl. That way it moves. So if bl didn't reach n, that means we need n. Okay, 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n. That is, if bl is less than or equal to n, we will add that value to bl. Okay, so we have an instruction, some jumping instruction based on this condition. So it is jump on less than or equal, JLE, to next. That is, bl is less than or equal to n. Let us see the details of this comparison operation and this jumping instructions. So this is a CMP instruction comparison. Destination comma source. Destination can be a register or memory, 8-bit or 16-bit. Source can be an immediate value, 8-bit or 16-bit, register or memory, 8-bit or 16-bit. But DST destination source can't both be memory. That means you can't write CMP en comma sum like that. Sum and n both refers to memory. It is not possible. So here see the example. Compare bl comma 39h. JLE next. What is done by this instruction? Jump to label next. If bl, that bl is your destination, bl is less than or equal to 39h. JL means jump on less than, that is BL if BL is less than 39. BL is your destination. BL is less than 39H. JE means jump on equal, that is BL equal to 39H. In our program we will be using that JLE. JLE next, that is jump on less than or equal. So let us move to our program. CMP BL, N. JLE next means if jump to label if BL less than or equal to N. It will add the new value to BL, then again it will increment BL. Once it reach N, in our case it is 10, 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 3 plus up to 10 MP. So when BL reach 10, N is 10, they are equal, it will add 10 to the present sum. So we will get 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 10. INCBL it will become 11. At that time we will be comparing BL is 11 and N is 10. 11 is not less than or equal to 10. So we will be coming out of this loop or out of this iteration. Let us translate this. Program is loaded. Move AX, my data, move DS, AX. Then after that, the statements related to our task is coming. BL is initialized to 1. BL, we are expecting the sum, now it is 0. And add BL, DL. See the change in DL register. It has become 1. Then we are incrementing BL. BL is 1 now. Has become 2. Then the comparing BL with N. That is less than N is 10. It is less than or equal. That condition satisfies. Adding that value to BL, that is 2 to BL. Again incrementing BL. Comparing, it is less than or equal to 10. So again adding BL. It will repeat. See now BL reached 9. It is less than or equal to 10. It will jump to add BL, BL. We are incrementing BL. It has become 10 now. Comparing BL, N. BL is 10. N is 10. Less than or equal, that condition works. Add BL, BL will work again. See, we got the answer 37, that is 55. 3 into 16 plus 7. incrementing BL, it has become 0B, comparing, then jump on less than or equal, it won't work. We are coming to termination.